Makeup just makes me happy in general, but if you pull something out of your drawer and it's smiling at you, here comes a tangent. Tangent alert. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and really no overall theme to my favorites this week, just kind of a hodgepodge, playing with a couple of old favorites, some new things, trying out some new things, just playing with all the makeup things this week, and I got some good goodies to share with you. So let's get to the good goodies. So for eyes this week, I was playing with a lot of different palettes, but if I had to pick an overall favorite for the week, it would be this one right here. This is the Profusion Cosmetics Sienna's 21 shade eyeshadow palette and dual-ended brush. Here is the little brush that you get. I have just been so impressed with this palette. Now, I didn't play with this every single day this week, but the days that I did play with it, just so impressed with it. This is what I have on my eyes right now. This palette is beautiful. I haven't played with every single color in here, but the ones I have played with are amazing. Everything I've tried from Profusion, like their new products, I have been so impressed with, especially their eyeshadow palettes. Their price point is so good, and their shadows are just amazing. I mean, they are pigmented, they blend well, they're easy to work with, they stay on your eyes well. It's not like they fade and they just, you know, disappear throughout the day. They're just so good. Look at all those. Look at it. Isn't that pretty? The mattes, I mean, I was about to say perfect eyeshadow formula. It's pretty, I would say pretty close to perfect. I mean, I really can't think of anything specific that I would change to make it better, because it is pigmented and buildable. So it is a formula that it's pretty pigmented right off. So I wouldn't say that's a negative to it. That's just an FYI. If you're working with these mattes, it's not like they're a matte formula where you have to build them up. I mean, they're pigmented right off. So you have to kind of be delicate with them and just use a little bit, but they blend really well. They're not difficult to work with. The shimmery shades are just gorgeous and metallic-y. I like to use them with a setting spray to really kick them up a notch, but that's dry right there, and you can see that they are still very beautiful. I mean, and I've already said this, they wear well. They're just so good. I'm telling you, like, affordable makeup is always going to be my first love. I'm like that with fashion too, just things and home decor. I'm always going to be more excited about something that has a low price point and is really good versus really good and a high price point. Something about it's really great at a low price point is so exciting, and I feel that way about Profusion. Like the new products that I've tried, I don't know about their older things, but I mean, of their new things that I've tried, I have been blown away by the majority of it and impressed with a lot of it. There's a couple things, I do have a whole video on a bunch of things that they sent me. There was one eyeshadow palette that I was like, meh, I would skip that one. I would go with these instead. So that one I was a little bit meh about, but all these that are like this kind of shape and, you know, that they look like this, they have several that look like this, but in different, you know, color selections or whatever. All these, so blown away by them. So good. I love their Eye and Cheek palette. That one's awesome. Great for travel. Aka Babylon forever. But if you have not tried their newer things, especially their palettes that look like this, I think you would love them. They're amazing. For blush this week, I have a couple of favorites. So first off, I got this in my BoxyCharm recently. This is by Note Cosmetics, I guess. This is the Luminous Silk Compact Blusher, and this is in 05 Desert Rose. So this is what it looks like. Cute little packaging. You open it up. This is what it looks like. There is some kind of a brush down here. A little tiny, flat, skinny, whatever brush. So that's in there. You get a mirror. So this blush, I really, really like it. And I wore it several times this week, and it is one of my favorites. But something to note about this blush is that it is super pigmented. So if there were anything I was gonna change about it, that would be it. I would make it slightly less pigmented, where it's a little bit more buildable, because I do find that literally I tap my brush in here and that's all I need. Or I have to tap and then tap it on the back of my hand. So I had to be really kind of careful with it. So that's maybe like a negative to it, but It is beautiful. It does blend well. I love the color of it. It's very just warm and kind of summery, and it has that kind of rusty terracotta sort of a color to it. So it's a really beautiful color, wears very well. Little bit just goes a long way with it. So that's not necessarily like an overall, I don't know if I would call it a negative. It's just something to know about it, like to know about how you need to work with this blush. That's how I feel about most makeup. Anytime, I'm going off on a tangent. Here comes a tangent. Tangent alert. I feel that way about so much makeup. If something is, I feel like so much of it is figuring out the best way to use that product, because every product is different, and that's, in my opinion, part of the fun, creative side of makeup is kind of tweaking and knowing how to work with different things. It's like an artist working with different mediums, you know, just kind of figuring out how to use it in the best way. There's my tangent. So what I would say is about this blush, use it very sparingly, build it up because it's super pigmented, but I love the color and I love the way it looks on the face. It's just a beautiful blush. Another great neutral blush that I was loving this week is this one from Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. I mean, just looking at this blush makes me smile. It really does. I love this in makeup. Makeup just makes me happy in general, but if you pull something out of your drawer and it's smiling at you, or it's just cute packaging, that just makes me happy. So I love the packaging on this blush, and it is a beautiful blush. I mean, it's just a gorgeous neutral color. So I have this on with the Note blush as well. So this one is more soft, more of a sheeny, peachy color. It does have a peachy scent to it. So this one's gonna give you a little bit of a glow. So I have this on my cheeks along with a highlighter that I'm about to mention to you. That is amazing. So this is more of that sheeny, peachy, sweet, glowy sort of a blush. But I really like it. I like it by itself. It's beautiful by itself, but it's really pretty with the Note too. It just, I use the Note a little bit lower on my cheeks and then this a little bit higher, almost like a blush topper. And then I used a highlight, so it just kind of creates this gradient and this sort of dimension to the cheeks. It's really, really pretty. But this is gorgeous by itself for just that, especially like a fresh makeup look where you just have a little bit of makeup on and you just want that youthful cheek look. This is a great one for that. And again, I mean, the smiling peach just makes me happy. And then this gorgeous highlighter that I'm wearing, oh my goodness, this is so pretty, is a product I tried out this week. I got this from Laura Mercier, free for review through Octoly. This is the Laura Mercier Face Illuminator, and this is in the shade Devotion. So that's what the outside box looks like. This is what the actual box of the product looks like. So pretty. So there is a little like plasticky thing on the top to kind of keep it protected. So I'm leaving that in there to keep it kind of protected. It's stuck up at the top right now. So that's just an FYI. If it goes flying out, that's what that is. So look how pretty this is in the packaging. It just has this like, it looks like satin, like a satin ribbon in the container. It's just beautiful to look at. This is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. So I do have this on my cheekbones and also on the inner corners of my eyes. This is a really versatile highlighter. So I have, I believe, these are different than the other highlighter I had from her, but I love it's like the Matte Radiance or something. And it's in highlighter 01. That's been a favorite of mine for years. I love that one because it's very versatile. Same with this. They're just very buildable, like you can apply them really lightly and get a very soft application, or you can build them up and they build very nicely on themselves. And they're always gonna look beautiful and natural on the skin. They don't really ever get to that super metallic wha-bam highlighter, but getting close to that. But I just feel like they are so beautiful and just very, very versatile. They work applied lightly, they work applied built up. So that's what I'm saying, like versatile. You've got options there with it. And this is a beautiful, light, pinky, girly sort of a highlight color. It is gorgeous. I Love, love it. So impressed with it. If you like a pinky highlighter, this one is beautiful. It feels luxurious. It looks luxurious in the packaging. So I loved it. They also sent me a brush, their fan powder brush. So this is what the box looks like for this. And I did use this. I don't use fan brushes a lot. They're just not a go-to for me. This is a cool looking one. Like it's got kind of the different kind of bristles. So one kind here and then another kind of sticking up in the middle a little bit higher. So it's cool looking. I did use it to start applying my highlighter and it gives a softer, more subtle application. So I started with this and then I went in with something else to really build it up. But if you like a fan brush, it is very soft. It did apply nicely. There's a chest hair on it. It just applied a light application of it. But I'm really glad that I got to try it because it is a cool brush. Just again, fan brushes aren't like a go-to for me, but love the highlighter. And then my favorite lip combo for the week was this right here. So this is another one of the Too Faced Peach Kiss lipsticks. This is in Sure Thing. So this is a very light nude color. It's kind of a cool tone nude. Oh, I didn't remove that highlighter swatch. Don't mind that. So it's a cooler tone nude. And then the lip liner that I really liked this week is the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in Lolita. These are a pretty big jump from each other. Like Lolita is significantly deeper than Sure Thing. So what I do is kind of go back and forth with my application. Like I'll apply the lip liner, then I'll apply the lipstick, then I'll apply a little bit more of the lip liner to kind of like give an ombre, just basically blend them together. So kind of go back and forth. I think that gives that dimensional look without being a stark contrast or giving this super lip liner sort of a look. You've got them blended. So that's a little tip and trick, is that I kind of go back and forth when I'm using a combo that's more of a jump from each other. But just love these lipsticks. They are so creamy and comfortable and smell nice and wear well. They're low maintenance. They're just great lipsticks. Some of my very favorite lipsticks right now, and just really in general, some of my favorite lipsticks at Sephora and from anywhere. They're awesome. And then this lip liner is creamy, very easy to apply. A little bit goes a long way. You don't have to really dig in. I mean, it's very pigmented, very creamy. So yeah, just a beautiful nude lip combo. I just love it. Like it goes with pretty much any makeup look. This for sure goes with any makeup look. And this is a nude that you can really change around. You could put this with a pink lip liner and make it more pinky looking. You could put it with a more cool tone brown and make it a little bit edgier. This is kind of more of a rusty rose color, so that's what this effect looks like. So it's very versatile. It's a versatile, pretty nude. So I love the color. I love the formula. So this was definitely my standout lip combo for the week. All right, guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.